the remarks.
All right, good morning. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. So, my colleague, Prof. Dodo Ahin, representing the Pro Vice Chancellor for READ, my very good friend, Professor Doko Amponsa, my successor as Dean of the School of Physical and Mathematical Sciences, heads of department, our colleague, partners from Achiever Foods Limited. We are very grateful for this partnership. I'm humbled to be here once again after pioneering the inaugural session of this show in 2024 in my capacity then as Dean of the School of Physical and Mathematical Sciences. We had a very good session. It's already been indicated about over 170 students were in participation. They were in attendance. It was an excellent show. We also were privileged to have the Prof in charge of academic and student affairs also joining us, and he stayed with us for a very long time and made a number of promises. We are going to touch on some of them today. Now, you know, we have a very serious challenge in this country. We have increasing numbers of graduate students, students graduating every year, but there are less and less opportunities in industry and also the government sector to absorb them. So institutions such as ours, which are progressive in nature, we have to find ways of enhancing the capability of our students to set up firms when they finish. It was for this reason that we brainstormed at the school level and also engaged our colleagues who were very willing to work with us to start these shows. So the intention is to build the entrepreneurial skills of our students. So when you graduate, you will not join the chorus to start looking for jobs which are non-existent anyway. So want to build your skills to be able to compete, to set up firms, and then also create opportunities for others who are looking for jobs. So you'll be job creators rather than job seekers. That is the intention of a show like this. Now, we saw that the participation was very good, and the Pro VC in charge of student and academic affairs, at that time, they had just won, the university had just won the MasterCard Foundation grant. And he made a promise that there are opportunities under that grant to support students who are graduating and they have put firms together. So if you have a budding business as a graduate of this university and you are teaming up with others to start your business, there are opportunities under that grant that you can apply for. So far, we haven't seen a lot of action along those lines. We want to encourage students, our students who are here. We expected many more students to be in participation today. There are opportunities. University is working hard to ensure that you have the best of student experience here. And when you are leaving, you don't live as a liability to the state. You live as an asset. You know, being an asset means contributing to the economy of the country. Okay? So we expect you to set up enterprises. Make use of programs that we have set, programs like this and other programs that are that come up once a while at the university level to build your skills. Now, recently the university launched a strategic plan, a 5-year strategic plan that started last year. You know, there are 5 strategic priorities, and this program addresses at least 2 of those strategic priorities. One of them is transformative student experience, which the dean has already touched on. Now, our main stakeholders at the university are our students. If we don't have students, it means that we have no jobs. What we are set out to do is to make sure that the students have the best of experiences here. So we have shows like this to build their entrepreneurial skills, to make them marketable, more competitive, even if they are seeking jobs in competition with other students coming from other universities. They should have a competitive edge, and that is one of the objectives of shows like this. The second one, which is more important than the first one, is to build your skills to be able to set up firm by yourself. You know, creative skills, so that you'll be able to set up by yourself. We know that we are giving you the academic knowledge. The textbook knowledge, we know that we are giving you that one very, very well. But what is usually lacking is the boldness and the creativity to be able to translate your knowledge into something that is useful to you and useful also to society. And exactly our colleagues who are coming from industry, they have experienced that. They are going to share with you their experiences. So take advantage of that. and make the best of the knowledge that you have acquired here. Unfortunately, the university has created an opportunity for you. When you gain the skills and you are ready to set up, the university will assist you with funding. So that you, what else do you want? What else can you get from a premier university? In addition, no other university has that right. So in addition to that, we want to add to that. We also want to be leaders in creating industries. So that's why we create opportunities for innovation, And, the university has built structures to ensure that these things work. There was an internship policy that recently got launched. And internship policy, the university is more or less forcing every unit to create opportunities like this. So our students have the best of experience. When they are leaving, they don't become liabilities to the state. So on this note, I want to encourage you to take advantage of every aspect of this. Today's program is more elaborate than what we experienced last year. There are many more opportunities, and I like the setup. Please take advantage of every aspect of the opportunities here, and ensure by the time this program is over, you have an idea. You have a mentor that you will look up to, you continue to consult, so that you'll be able to set up firms. That is very dear to my heart. And as Provost of the College of Basic and Applied Sciences, I recently set up a committee to expand this, to cover the entire college. And my friend here, Prof. Dodo Ahin, is the chair of that committee. They recently submitted a very good report. College Executive Committee is here to look at it. Once we look at it, we will make a recommendation to academic board of the College of Basic and Applied. We are scaling it up. We are making it very, very formal. So College Academic Board will approve it, and we'll set it up as a formal program for the entire college, with a lot of other areas that we have to cover, and make the components mandatory to every student. They will not be part of the course structure per se, but they will be made mandatory. Once Academic Board approves, they will be made mandatory, because we have to more or less force our students to help themselves. So on this note, I agree to chair this program. Thank you very much.
Please put your hands together for Professor. I have a few questions to ask Chairman before we continue. Prof,